We often view learning the piano in two parts: how to read music and piano technique. But there are many facets to becoming a pianist, and we often overlook ear training or aural skills. It's the ability to understand and recognize music through listening. It includes all musical elements: rhythm, pitch, multiple pitches or melodies, harmony, and even harmony within a key and how it functions together. Now, I have an 8-part ear training series that will begin later this week and will cover all of these elements, so make sure to subscribe and share this channel with someone who might benefit from it. But today, we're talking about why ear training is essential. So here we go, 5 reasons why you should incorporate ear training in your musical journey. Number 1, it improves your sense of rhythm. We've learned that quarter notes get 1 beat, half notes get 2, and so on. But when we only use our ears and try to dictate or write down a rhythm that we hear, we're coming at rhythm from a different angle, like a new perspective. We hear it and feel it first, and then we try to notate it. Also, notating rhythms makes us more sensitive to pulse and meter. So just in general, we get a deeper understanding of rhythm. Number 2, it helps you play songs by ear. For those who struggle with this, it's not because we have a bad ear, but we do need to train ourselves how to listen, starting with the fundamentals. If you can't already play by ear naturally, chances are you probably won't be able to unless you start with these basics. And for the composers out there, you might hear melodies in your head, and being able to write them down and notate them is essential. Number 3, it can make you a better sight reader and therefore learn pieces faster. When you look at a piece of sheet music, the more you understand and hear the notation before even touching the keyboard, the better. Can you hum the melody just by looking at the notes? What's the harmony? How is it laid out? Can you hear the articulations, the staccatos, accents? When you have a sense of what it should sound like before playing, in a sense, you've already practiced it. Number 4, it can improve your memory skills. Now, not everybody cares about playing from memory. I do, because memorizing a piece makes me internalize it more and it makes me feel like I know it better. But even if you don't want to, there still will be times when you need to. Like if you have a difficult passage, it's easier to look at your hands while you play rather than up and down from the score to the keys. A good ear strengthens our ability to recall melodies, harmonies, and rhythms, which of course helps us memorize. And number 5, it makes you an all-around better musician by becoming a more sensitive listener. For example, sometimes a student will play for me and then the whole time the damper pedal will be down. I'll ask them, did you hear how muddy it sounded? Did you hear how all the notes blended together? And a lot of times they just don't hear it because they're so focused on other things that their ears are really not listening to the sounds that are coming out. They hear, but they're not listening. To become better musicians, we need the ability to compare what we hear. How did this person play Clair de Lune? And how does it compare with this interpretation over here? What was different and what was the same? What did I like better? We need to have this critical listening ability, and to reap these benefits, we have to start with the basics. Now, if I've convinced you to make ear training part of your routine and you want to start immediately, watch this video on ear training and how to play by ear. And like I said before, we'll start an 8-part ear training series at the end of this week. See you then.